and, of course, intensifying the fight against corruption by increasing transparency, accountability, and compliance with law and order. The truth, of course, is that without controlling corruption, there is absolutely no way that our economy or our nation will survive. There are some people who have been suggesting that perhaps we should slow down on corruption, slow down on this fight against corruption, as if government sits down and talks every day about corruption. That's not what happens. We don't hold meetings about corruption. We have decided there's a policy on corruption. We have empowered the appropriate agencies, the EFCC, the ICPC. We have empowered them. We don't control them in any way. They simply go out and do their work based on information that's available to them. And I think they've been doing incredible work lately. But the truth of the matter is that there is a fight back. Corruption is obviously fighting back, and corruption has tremendous resources in this country because for years it has been tolerated. So there are hundreds of Nigerians who have billions in their arsenal who are prepared to do anything to ensure that the fight against corruption does not succeed. But let me say that it's an existential fight for Nigeria. The fight against corruption is existential. If we don't deal with corruption, just as President Buhari has said, corruption will deal with us. If we don't kill it, it will kill us. If you look at the sheer amount of resources that individuals in this country have pocketed, it's what accounts for where we are today. If some individuals, if some individuals can make away with $3 billion in just one sector, another sector, some people make away with another $4 billion. Keep in mind that our entire external reserves today stands at $27 billion. If individuals can make away with half of that, we really cannot begin to talk of an economy. Those individuals must not only be made to account, but in the future, it must be made clear that it will not be acceptable, it will not be tolerated. And that is the reason why we must all, and that's the reason why we mustn't see this as a fight that the federal government is for. No, it's an existential fight. It's a fight for every one of us. It's a fight for the future of our nation. And those who have acquired the resources and who are determined to use those resources to fight back and to undermine the government and undermine the economy of the country must be prevented from doing so. And I think that, there's no question at all about the determination of the federal government led by President Buhari to ensure that whatever it takes, people are held to account. Those who have stolen public funds are held to account. But more importantly, that the example is set that no one repeats this in the future.